Hi everyone, Marcus from Manifesting Minds here. Did you know that a lot of manifestation secrets can be found on Twitter if you just search for them? Well, a lot of people don't, and actually, I found a lot of insights that came out of X or Twitter, or whatever you want to call it. And what I want to do is create a series based on some of the most interesting insights that I found. What we'll do is we'll go through these maybe one or two tweets at a time, but at this point, just because it's the first one, I'm going to talk to you about one tweet I came across last week. Now, for those that have listened to the previous video, will know that I'm a big fan of reality transurfing. It is a much more in-depth book than The Secret, and it does give you a lot of aha moments when you read it. It does really help, and I recommend you read it. But what you can also find on Twitter is snapshots from elements of reality transurfing and some really important insights. So, the tweet I want to talk about today is the following: the world is a mirror that reflects your relationship to it. When you are unhappy with the world, it turns away from you. When you battle with the world, it battles with you too. When you stop battling, the world meets you halfway. So, let's just digest this a little bit further. Say you're on a traffic light and it's always red, or you seem to get a red on every single turn. The traffic's really bad. You get frustrated, and you're just like, this always happens. I'm sick of the traffic. It's just a nightmare. What the mirror principle talks about is that all the world will do, all reality will do, is point that mirror to you and go, yeah, well, you're frustrated. Well, here's some more things to be frustrated about. And what you might find is that you'll blow a tire, or your check engine light will come on, or someone will beep at you, and it'll just be more stressful. So, where it's really important, and the way you can kind of meet the world halfway, is to stop battling with it. So, this is really hard, and this is something I'm still learning to do. I talked about this in my first video, but it's all about flipping those negatives into positives. So, say you're hitting every red traffic light and traffic is horrendous. What could the benefit be there? The benefit could be, well, you have more time to listen to an audiobook, or you have some more time to decompress after work. Um, Try and think of the positives, and what will happen is that you'll go, well, actually, there are some really good things to come out of this, and I'm feeling more positive. And then as a result, the mirror will simply reflect your positive nature to life, and more positive things will happen. So, where is this really important? You really have to digest this fact: is the world is just a mirror, and it will just simply reflect on your attitude towards it. And I'm going to keep reiterating this through these series because I think it's really important, not just for you to learn, but to remind myself, because it's hard. When bad things happen, you want to despair, you want to be negative. It feels good. It feels good to do that. But if you can stop yourself, if you can really work hard to flip it into a positive, then more things will come your way and manifesting will become a lot easier. The other thing about the mirror principle, which isn't reflected in this tweet, but is known once you read the book, is the fact that a mirror is a reflection, but it takes time to reflect back. So, say you're trying to manifest and it's just not happening. And I've really struggled with this because I've read a lot of things around Neville Goddard around instantly manifesting. You need £5,000, you manifest it, it comes the next day. I've just really struggled with that. And maybe that's an attitude I have. But what the mirror principle talks about is that it takes time. You have to have a positive attitude, and it is going to take time. But if you can slowly get there, it will be, or slowly have that positive attitude, more positive things will happen. And what I actually recommend is every day, if you keep this attitude up, if you believe in the mirror principle and believe that the world is just a reflection of my attitudes towards it, and you have a positive outlook, just write three things that have happened that in that day that have been positive, and really try and think about it. And it could be a small thing like you walked today and someone smiled and said hello to you, which is unusual, and that was a nice thing. So just write that down, and you'll start to see, and you'll be surprised of how many more positive things happen. And just try it. All this is an experiment. You've got nothing to lose. And hopefully we'll digest more of these tweets in the next video. But tell me what you think. Do you like these? Please like, comment, subscribe. These are videos for me and for you to help manifest, essentially. So yeah, let me know.